Evernote continues to work to give us more ways of collaborating. I'm Dave Edwards. We'll talk about that today. Plus, we will answer a viewer's question about frustrations about the lack of support by the Evernote staff. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed to this series of videos, please hit that button below and hit the like button as well. All right, so a number of new features have been released in the last couple of weeks to Evernote, and let's just start going through them. If you've been following along, you probably are aware that Evernote is trying to build up some of its features around collaboration. Spaces was one attempt at that, but now they've introduced in beta format a opportunity for us to make comments on files that have been shared with us. This is still, as I said, in beta, and they've already admitted that they've found a few bugs with this, but I think you're going to see this feature become more robust in the future. Let me show you what I mean. So this note was shared with me, and I want to make a comment about something that the person has posted. So if I want to make a comment and I highlight the area that I want to comment on, you'll notice that now there is a little, what I'll call a dialog box. And if you click it on here and you make a comment, something like, I like this, now you've noticed that the comment is here, and it's highlighted it in yellow. You've still got the dialog box that indicates there's a comment about that. If you click on the dialog box again, you'll see the comment, and you have an opportunity to comment back. Also want to point out, though, that if you go to a note with a comments feature on mobile, the light client, or an older version of Evernote, you're going to see a warning about unsupported content. Don't be surprised. In other words, this feature with commenting is not available on mobile devices, the light client, or any version of Evernote before 10.127.4. Mentioned the light editor before. If you send a note that you've created in Evernote to someone who does not have an Evernote account, they can still open it in the light editor. Now, if you have an Evernote account and you want to view it in the light editor, all you have to do is come over to the three dots, and now you will see an option to open that note in a new window or open it in the light editor. And here's a good example of the fact that this was the note that I created and embedded the comments. As you can see, it's saying it's unable to display that comment in the light editor. So you've got the full note in the light editor, but it's saying you're not going to see the comments in this section. Have you tried Spaces lately? Well, something new for that too. Spaces, I think, was originally designed for the mega collaborators, the people who had, like let's say a corporate account, and it made sense to create a space so that you could collaborate. Well, now the Spaces tool is available for individual users as well, as long as you're running version 10.127.4 on desktop or 10.127.3 on mobile. The next thing that's been updated is a mobile update. The draggable paragraphs, which we've had on the desktop version, has now come to the mobile edition. You can move the paragraph block around the note, and you can basically change the entire look of the way the note looks by dragging paragraphs and sections. And now it's been added to the mobile version. All right, from some of the new features to a viewer question. Jerry asks, why can't I get help from Evernote? Well, that's actually a fairly common question on the forums, and I get those messages as well. I think what Jerry and others are really wondering is, why doesn't Evernote have like an 800 number that you can call for help? how many companies really do? I mean, just try to get help from Microsoft and see if you get anywhere with that. Now, that's not an excuse. It's just kind of a fact in the software world. Now, I do find that the website help.evernote.com is actually very helpful. I mean, even though I'm an Evernote expert, occasionally I get stumped or I have a question, and I have found most of those answers on that website. And if you still cannot resolve an issue, there is one of the items where it says how to submit a support request. And that's actually kind of the rub because many users feel that they never hear back. So here's my honest take on that. I don't think Evernote has really prioritized those requests. And that's a problem. That's not good customer service. But as I said, I've run into problems with a lot of software that I run on my computer, and it's next to impossible to get somebody to respond to it other than a website. But here's one of the problems that I see. Now, I have found that when Evernote releases a new feature or announces it, it doesn't always have a tutorial on how to access that feature or how to use it. Now, look, that's great for my business. I mean, if you watch these videos, I provide all sorts of information on how to use the latest features, and I appreciate you watching them. Also, others work with me on a one-on-one basis. And I know I've helped a lot of people that way as well, but there's only so much that any one person can do. I do think that Evernote could do a better job in this area and might actually alleviate some of the desire for instantaneous help, which is not likely to happen. I mean, one suggestion that I made is that they put out a tutorial video for every new feature and they have it up on the website so anyone can access it now or at any time in the future. Evernote is evolving probably faster than most software programs I know, and that can create bugs and issues with old features. And again, that's where some of the frustration comes in. Look, I'm going to keep answering your questions as part of my videos here on this channel and in my free newsletter. So you might want to subscribe to that as well. Leave a comment below, or if you want, just send me an email at daveedwards@outlook.com. You know, Evernote has the potential to be the foundation of your entire productivity system, or it might just be one more app that sits unused on your device. The difference lies in how you set it up and how well you understand its functions. I'm Dave Edwards, and that's why I developed the online course Evernote for Beginners. It's designed not only for new users, but also for Evernote veterans who want to unlock more of its features. Check out the details at daveedwardsmedia.com and click on courses.